Today I'd like to do some work on building up your immune system and cleansing and purifying your body. If you have a strong immune system, then you become immune to almost anything. It doesn't matter whether it's a virus or whether it's negative energy or even other people's negative energies and thoughts. You can become immune to that. And that's what we're going to work on now. So when you're ready, find a comfortable place to be, either sitting in a chair or lying down. And now look at your heart and know that that heart is your key to going to a beautiful, deep and wonderful place that you can reach whenever you choose, whenever you show the symbol of your heart. Look at your heart and now shut your eyes. Shut your eyes and be aware of yourself getting heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. And all your stresses, all your troubles, all your worries, just fading away to nothing. And that alone, you feel much better. And lying here, getting more and more relaxed and into a deeper and deeper wonderful place. A place where you can travel and go anywhere at any time. You're aware that your guardian angel is with you as ever. Your guardian angel never leaves you. You're aware that your higher self is also with you, coming to join you on the journey that we're about to do together. So you now discover yourself in our special airfield. Take your shoes off and walk across this beautiful, soft grass. It's almost unreal, this grass. It's like a beautiful carpet, a soft carpet. It's got warmth to it, and yet it's got a feeling of grass. And you're linking to the earth as you're walking across this field. It's a beautiful colour. And now you're aware that the field has changed into mud, and you sink to the bottom of your calves in this mud. And as you walk through this mud, it becomes heavier and heavier. So don't struggle, just stand and absorb this muddy feeling around you, around your ankles. And you are now firmly linked to the earth and you have earthed yourself. And you're aware that your cord, there's a silver cord that's attached to your body, which is still where you left it, relaxed. And you are a light body that can travel anywhere, but still feel things that you need to feel. And smell things, see things, hear things. So you're fully aware. Now at the bottom of your feet, two cords descend into the planet like roots. And those roots will stay attached to your feet wherever we may travel now, firmly linked to the earth. And whenever you feel a little bit out of sorts, not comfortable with your body, then you can link to the earth in this way. Remember how it feels being in the mud and linking with these shoots, these roots going out from your feet. It can be one or several, but they are firmly attached to the earth, but they also stretch unlimitedly. And the mud, you see the mud path is no longer there, and you look down and you see your feet, and everything is dry and cleansed of mud, and you can walk, you can continue your walk now feeling very light, and the shield disappears and you see the spacecraft in front of you with the steps that you can walk up. And you look inside the cockpit quickly and see that your pilot, which may well be me, is there waiting for everyone to climb aboard. And with mind power, your mind and my mind and everyone's mind, we can travel anywhere in the universe instantly. You go down into the vehicle and it's like a big circle, and you can see other souls seated comfortably, and your seat comes up and envelops you and holds you tight, comfortably tight, so you feel safe and secure. And now the walls become transparent, and you can see through them like screens, but they're not screens. You can just see out, and yet you know that the walls are also solid. And you realize that we are lifting off and hovering, and instead of traveling across the universe at the speed of thought, this time we're going more rapidly, maybe faster than the speed of light, but rapidly. And we can go to anywhere in the universe that we choose. So you may have a special place that you are aware of, that you know where maybe you came from or somewhere you've been, or you may have a place that you wish to just visit. And wherever you choose to go, that's where you go. Wherever anyone else chooses to go, they also go, and yet we're all together. So we are going to different places and the same places at the same time, and different places and wonderful places, and we can travel wherever we choose, instantly or sooner. And you're aware that we're travelling through the universe, and you can see galaxies and stars and planets flashing past. And if you're suddenly worrying that we might run into something, have no fear, because in the state that we're in now, we are in a different form of matter to that which exists on Earth, and we can go straight through a planet or a star and you won't even notice it, and nor will the star. No disturbance from anywhere. And we continue our journey, and now we've arrived at the place that we wish to arrive at, and we're descending onto the surface, and we're aware that we're in some kind of a desert. It's very hot, but not burning hot, and the sun is shining brightly, and you're aware that all forms of clothing have now vanished, and you're naked in this beautiful sunshine, absorbing the interplanetary form of vitamin D, and you feel no modesty, But anyone who feels modest, those parts you want to cover become invisible to others. But it's much nicer being completely naked in this sun, absorbing the sunshine, feeling the warmth, feeling the heat, seeing the light from the sun, which is a sun that you can look at without burning your eyes, and these beautiful sunbeams shining on you, warming you and purifying you, cleansing the surface of your body. And the heat of the desert, breathe that in, because viruses cannot survive where the temperature is above 56 centigrade or around 115 Fahrenheit. Certainly the coronavirus is destroyed by temperatures above this. So breathe deeply through your nose, slowly letting the heat spread out through all your air passages, absorbing this heat, warm air, hot air into your lungs, spreading through all your lungs, every little nook and cranny, purifying with the heat and this air around you. The air around you is pure and purified, so just the air alone is cleansing you. And you can feel this beautiful cleansing air being absorbed into the body, absorbed into the bloodstream, and spreading throughout the body through your blood. You can feel that. So just absorb this warm feeling in your lungs, the warmth of the sun, and the feeling of pure air and other energies spreading through every tiny part of your body. And now you're aware that something's changed. At any time at all that you are asked to see, don't open your eyes unless you want to, because you can see much better with your inner eye. But you're aware now that the sky has changed colour. It's gone to a beautiful pinky blue colour. It's become darker and darker pink, like a violet colour, and out of this sky comes a violet flame that surrounds you and wraps around you. It's not like a flame that you're used to. This is a beautiful, healing, warming, enveloping flame. It's holding you firmly and healing you, just like being held by somebody, just like you've been held by your mother when you were a little baby. But this violet flame is holding you with pure, unadulterated love, unconditional love. You can feel that flowing through your body as well as all these other things within you. There's a feeling like you've never felt before. The love is so strong. And yet again things change. And now with your closed but seeing eyes, you're aware that you've been transported into a healing temple. You just know it's a healing temple. And there's beings of light in there. And these beings of light can be like angels or archangels, or they can be just light beings like ghosts shining, or they can take on the form of aliens. Whatever form they take, that's what you see. And they can do the same when they're on our own planet. And it might be the most high master or angel or archangel taking the form of a beggar lying in the street. And that beggar could be the highest form of energy that you could imagine. Or that person who's apparently doing wrong, they can be that beautiful light being. So whenever you see people, no matter what they look like, do not judge, because they might be your God, for want of a better word. Now these beings have surrounded a table, and on this table manifests a bowl, and the beings around, there's 7 of them. They're all different colours of the rainbow. There's the red, the orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. All the colours of the rainbow these beings take on. And they reach out their hands, and out of their fingertips pours light and some kind of liquid. Again, different colours going into this chalice, into this bowl. Is a beautiful liquid which starts to give off a vapour which goes over the edges and down to the ground, and that vapour spreads around, linking everyone around, all these angelic beings, all these beings of light, and all those who are visiting now are all standing in this beautiful vapour which shimmers and changes colour all the time, and you can feel a sort of warmth and healing energy around your feet. And now we're all invited to share this bowl of healing energy. Everything you could imagine that will negate and change and transmute negative energies, viruses, toxins or whatever, is in this liquid. So you're handed what is now become a chalice, and you can smell the liquid, and all the most beautiful smells you've ever had in your life are all merged into one smell, which is a divine smell. And that smell you absorb into your lungs, and it spreads out, and the vapour spreads around your body, cleansing and purifying. And the liquid is there inviting you to have a sip. You take a sip of this liquid, which is shimmering in different colours, and you put it in your mouth, and you can swirl it around your mouth, and you can feel it's almost like an explosion of energy goes up into your head. And you drink, and you can feel the liquid, which is thicker than normal water, it's just going down your body, down your throat, slowly, and you can feel as it goes down into your stomach, where it mixes with your juices in your stomach, and a process takes place instantly. It's digested, and this liquid is now spreading throughout your entire body and healing and purifying, changing negative thoughts to positive thoughts, and you're becoming aware that you need to do this at all times. If you have a negative thought and you notice it, or you say something negative, immediately change that to something positive. Just one word, just a few words. Change everything negative into positive. And this is happening within you now. And your mind is changing. And your DNA is changing. Everything is changing. Your light body is the most beautiful light body that you can imagine. Purified and cleansed. And now you're aware that this beautiful music that is divine and heavenly, you've never heard anything like this. And the music you hear is composed just for you. Every other soul gets its own variety of music. And any music that you hear normally changes to this divine music when you hear it. And the divine music, the energy and the vibration of this music that you hear, any kind of music, becomes this divine music within you. And it lifts you. It lifts you to places that you can't imagine at any time you hear this beautiful music. Now you're aware it's time to do something else, and you've become aware that this liquid that you drank had the most beautiful taste as well as smell. And that taste still on your tongue, like any aftertaste, and it stays with you. And you can taste this whenever you want to taste it. And in this beautiful divine place, with tastes and sounds and smells and touch and light, you're aware that your sixth sense is also seeing your angel, your guardian angel, your soul, your higher self. You can see all these beings of yourself and others around you, and you're all linked together, as we always are. And you're aware that from where you are now, you're linked to every light being in the planet that you're on, and you're linked with this planet to every other planet, every solar system, every galaxy, through the entire universe. Every cell, every atom, every being is linked. So whatever you do to yourself at any time, you're doing to the entire universe and planet. Remember that. And remember the power of the mind. There's been occasions when a mother's had a child trapped under a car and she's able to lift the car clear. And people running with shattered legs to get help until they get it, and then their legs take on this shattered form. The mind is incredibly powerful. You can make yourself ill, you can make yourself better. But with this new mind, you'll always be making yourself better. With your shield of impurities kept outside you now. And whatever happens to you, transmuting and changing, and building up an immunity against anything. Even those vibrations and energies that we receive off electrical things, they are negated and change, and your body is not changed in a negative way by them. And make your heart, look at your heart in your invisible eyes, and know you can come back here at any time, and if ever you need any help or any additional healing, then come back to this place. And suddenly you're aware that the light and everything around you is changing. It's become intensely bright. Everything is bright and pure. This divine light around you, and everyone is absolutely beautiful and pure. And you feel floods of beautiful divine light and love around you. And in this place, just absorb it for a while. So now in your purified state, it's time to go and join your other body, which is lying and waiting for you. And be aware that you don't need any spaceship to travel anywhere in the universe. You've now got to a state where you can travel anywhere. And so instantly you can find yourself back within your body. Just merge gently within your body. Get used to the feeling of your body around you. And just lie here in this state, being aware that your physical body is also changing, being absorbing the light and love that you brought to it. And you're linking with all those people around you, anyone in or near you in the house or nearby. They are also being absorbed. They're absorbing this light and love. And this light and love is going throughout the planet. And it always goes through the planet wherever you make your heart. And just think about this light and love spreading throughout the planet, filling the energy of the planet with beautiful divine love and light. And the whole universe seeing this love and light. And all the negative people on the planet, all the negative entities, all being transmuted and changed. And those that don't like it can choose to leave by whatever means they choose. Lie and absorb this for as long as you need or want to. And in your own time, when you're ready to come back, just wiggle your hands and your feet and toes, stretch your arms, and when you're ready, open your eyes and come back into full consciousness, feeling absolutely amazing. And we thank you for coming. Thank you very much for coming. And come again whenever you choose. Thank you.